everyone. I'm Ryan,
I'm Aster,
and we are Trust Nobody.
and this is Trust the Process.
Today we are talking with Rain versus the World, one of our favorite musicians ever of
Whoa,
all
favorite.
time.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, I was
Definitely.
listening to you the whole way here.
Oh, you guys are so sweet.
Like,
Definitely. So how's your day going?
Yeah.
My day's going good. Started the morning off pretty early. Woke up at 5, I think.
Why?
It's a long story, bro. It's a long story.
We got time. We got time.
We got 2 hours.
I'm in training for this new job that I'm doing at the church I'm going to. So
Oh.
just hope I get that.
Okay.
So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
What's the position?
Basically full-time worship leader / music director. So
That's dope.
yeah.
So
Trying to
this,
tap into the music.
I want to ask, like,
Yeah.
so you starting off on music, was that like a gospel thing? Like, did I start within the church or?
So I grew up. So it's a crazy thing. So I grew up always in church, but I didn't really like tap into the music scene until I was like kind of in my teens.
Okay.
But I grew up, in school doing choir and chorus and things like that. So from like elementary school to my freshman year of high school, I was doing chorus. And then
I miss chorus.
Bro.
Chorus was so fun.
Chorus days. let me tell
Especially
you.
elementary school chorus. Tell me why we did, y'all remember that song, the every day we're shuffling?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, tell me why we did that in
LMFAO?
chorus.
There's no way.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, and we did the dance too. It was so embarrassing.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie. We made fun of the chorus kids. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Okay, well, you know
Nah,
what?
yeah,
At least we
definitely
can
got
sing.
Definitely got made fun of. We did like plays. I remember I was Simba in Lion King one year.
Okay, that's fun.
You were Simba?
Yeah, I was Simba.
Did you
I
get-
played. No, I played older Simba. I played older Simba.
Okay,
I think it was like my 8th grade year. So I was like, 8th graders are the oldest. So they're like,
Were
we're
you
gonna put
into,
you
like,
at older Simba.
Musical theater?
I was not. I actually hated like theater in general.
Oh,
Like I
wow.
always like. So I loved like acting.
Yeah.
I loved movies and stuff. But like musical theater, bro, I was like, do not put me in a musical, bro, please.
That ain't it.
But I mean, I did it. So
But your music isn't. But you didn't do anything in the church. You sung in choir in
so
church.
I mean, so I started in the church. When
Yeah.
I started getting into music, I started playing off drums first, and then
Oh, wow.
but it was like simple white people music, you know?
Yeah.
Like white people CCM music. Until I moved here, that's when I started like using my voice in the church, and I was like, yeah, I guess I could sing a little bit, and then I started working on that, and then yeah, here we are.
But
So,
you're-
started making music
Now here
after
we
that.
But your music isn't like gospel. Is
Yeah,
it?
no,
it's not
it's
influenced
Yeah,
by
not.
I
gospel.
wouldn't
not.
describe your music as
Yeah.
worship music.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. It's
But
not.
I can see a lot of like
The influence,
Yeah.
100%, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I try to go back to my roots at the end of the day, because all glory to God, And
Always.
so it's
Alhamdulillah.
like exactly, and it's
Mhm.
like anything I do, I like to put him into it in some shape or form.
Okay.
But now like I think talking about. I think it's all about connection. So like, if you're connecting with a wider audience, then it's easier for people to listen to you. Because like, if I did like worship music, I'm not tapping into the entire
You're
community.
putting yourself in
you know?
like for one audience.
Exactly,
kind of thing.
exactly. And I don't want to perceive myself as that. I want to be able to like anyone can listen to me guilt free, like whatever. And then they see through my character, like who I am. Obviously, like I don't talk like negative in my music. I don't talk about like sex, drug, alcohol, like all that stuff. Like whatever the I guess quote unquote negative connotations is. But
Yeah.
I try to keep that.
Yeah, because I also come from a religious background too, and I feel like in Islam, especially culturally,
Yeah.
music is super like, especially Western music is super like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
It's super like,
exactly.
there's a lot of like,
Yeah.
why are you making music? But
Yeah.
it's like not everyone's making like that kind of music.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Bro, to be honest, like my grandma, like she's like super religious
Yeah.
to the point where like it scared me when I was a
Yeah,
kid. Like she
yeah.
scared me away from it.
Same.
So no, really. So I remember one time I went to her job,
Yeah.
and for like was it Take a Child to Work Day, and they gave us like MP3s, like MP3 players or whatever. And I remember I was listening to hip hop, like rap music,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Oh, you have to stop listening to that. Like right now, it's the devil's music." And I really think that's why I'm a rapper. Like,
Just
no
'cause you said
cap,
no.
just because you said don't do it, I was like, bet that up, yeah, bet that up. So
That's sick. That's sick.
you're from Atlanta.
Yeah, so kinda.
Okay.
So I was born here in Miami. I was born in Miami, and
Alright.
I moved to 305 till I die. Then I moved to Atlanta when I was 7, like 6 or 7, and then I moved back in 2018 to Florida. So like, I grew up majority in Atlanta, but Florida's always a home.
How did that, like, how was that transition from you, like, from being here, going to Atlanta, then coming back?
I mean, I was super young when I moved up there, but the change coming back was really crazy because, like, I was so established where I was. I was a sophomore going into my junior year, and I was like, dog, I don't want to leave, bro. I just made all these friends. Like, I'm going to get into sports, like, all this stuff, and then I have to start fresh, But, dude, it was crazy. But I'm so grateful for it as well because it was such a humbling experience for me because when I came here, it was like I got to start my life basically over. Okay. And, like, I could do the changes that I wanted to do. I could try new hobbies. I can do, like, meet new friends.
Gotta be
like,
fresh, which is cool. Which is really cool.
It was great. It was great.
So, like, I do want to talk about, like, your latest feature.
Yeah, okay.
Speaking of Atlanta, because,
shout out
Speaking of Atlanta.
Yeah, shout out to MMW.
Shout out MMW.
Shout out, Matt, the boy,
Yeah,
the
so,
boy.
that was a surprise to me, you being on Bittersweet. Like, how did that come about? You guys linking up?
Yeah, when did you even go?
Yeah.
I saw the video. I'm like, when were you there?
Yo, funny story. So that song was not the same video. Was not a part of the same video that he posted.
Oh,
it was completely different.
Bruh.
Yeah.
So y'all got other stuff like.
We got something in the vault.
Okay, I like
we got
it,
something in
yeah.
the vault. Me, him, and Chikusa. So.
That's fire.
The
I went
boys?
to Atlanta for my birthday in November last year, and also stayed for Thanksgiving because my family's up there. And I linked with them, and I was like, "Yo, like, let's do something, or whatever." We got coffee that day, like we just chilled, and then we were like, "Yo, let's make some music at the crib." And so we did, and it was just like one song, and then that was it. I had to leave. And then he hits me up like months later. He's like, "Yo, I got this feat that I want you in.
Yeah.
Like, can you like do something?" I was like, "Yeah, I could try. I could try." And he sends me like this beat, and I'm like, "Yo, this is a complex beat, bro."
Sick, yeah.
It was crazy. I was like, "Yo, this guy be producing, man." I was like, "I'm not used to this." And then so I was just sitting in my room like for weeks, and he would like text me every day, "Yo, can you send me the verse? Can you send me the? Can you at least send me something?" And I'm like, "Yo, I'm so sorry. I'm trying so hard to like think of something."
I know how that goes, bro. Like,
Bro,
I know how that goes.
Yeah.
But then we finally came up with it. I came with the hook, and then he loved it from there. So like, I'm happy that I got one with him. So
Yeah,
he's a great guy.
He's definitely like one of my favorite local artists. So like to see you guys collab was like dope. That's like a dream
And it was a
collab
surprise.
For me. Yeah, and it
Really?
was a surprise. Yeah, 100%.
Really? That's
100%.
crazy.
Yeah, I have like how people have like dream collabs, like who they want. I also have like dream local collabs
That's
because I
so
actually
sick.
listen to like local artists and whatever that I really
As you should.
understand. Yeah, so
Tight.
as you should support the community. So like that for me was just like that was so fire. That was so fire.
That's sick.
So I do want to say I do love the name Rain.
Thank you.
But like versus
Yeah.
the world, like I want to know where that comes from. Is it the obvious?
Is it the
What
obvious
do you
answer?
think? What do you think? What do y'all think?
Go ahead.
Miss Ramona Flowers is an inspiration to us
Okay.
all.
All right, good take.
Okay,
Kind of the
that's the same
greatest
as
movie
you?
ever.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's Scott Pilgrim.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you like an actual fan
Oh, I
of the
love Scott
media?
Pilgrim. I
Like
love Scott
the
Pilgrim.
comics, the movie.
Yeah,
like-
so I
Did
was a
you watch
huge
the
fan. I didn't actually no, I didn't finish the show.
Wow.
know,
I watched
crucify
like the
me,
first two
not a fan
episodes.
for
I didn't
real.
finish it.
I put on camera lying. Like,
I know.
No,
bro, I
it's because you
know.
know why? The Netflix. If you're watching this, stop
gosh.
logging us out. Like this
that's so
this
real.
2TV thing needs to end.
No, I suck at like dedicating myself to a show and then finishing it. Like that's the worst. You can ask these guys over here. Like they'll be like, "Yo, Rain, like, did you watch the newest episode of what were we just watching? The ham. No, Blue Eye Samurai. We were watching Blue Eye Samurai.
Bro, that is so
And
good. Yeah. I just
he was
finished
like,
that.
"Yo, did you finish it?" I'm like, "No, bro, I'm still on episode 2." He's like, "Bro, I just finished it. Like, what are you doing?" It was like a month later. So yeah, that's why I haven't finished it. But the name comes from that. It also comes from like the idea of just like me being different from the world. I always grew up feeling like an outcast almost. I feel like some small artists can agree to that to some shape or form. Like I was never really into sports. I was a chorus kid. Like I tried to fit in at places and I just never fit in anywhere. And so I just felt like quote unquote the world was against me, my emo phase or whatever.
I like it.
And so and then I just love Scott Pilgrim and obviously Lil Uzi. So I was like,
Okay.
let me,
I didn't expect
let me
that one.
put three and three together. So
Cause I saw your Spotify bio says Us versus the World, baby.
Yeah.
So like, I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if it was from Scott Pilgrim. I love Scott Pilgrim too.
Yeah.
Like that movie, especially the movie for me. Like like even the scene with like where Scott's about to fight Brie Larson. I forgot her character's name.
Ivy,
Ivy, yeah, her boyfriend, and like
the vegan.
Chris
yeah, the
Evans?
vegan, yeah.
No,
No,
Chris,
the
Chris,
vegan,
no,
the
Chris
vegan.
Evans is the skater.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's
He
right.
was
The
number
vegan.
2.
And then there's
yeah,
a specific scene where like he picks Scott up and like everything turns like black and white and whatever. Like that scene right there is so fire to me. Like I just love Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, that
That's
movie is
sick.
so good. So your name,
Yeah.
Rain, is your actual name.
Rain is
Yeah.
my actual
Which
name.
I feel
Shout
like-
out moms.
She snapped with
She's
that
lit.
one.
She's lit. I like Rain.
Also, are we supposed to be like painting right now?
Oh yeah, I just
Okay,
started.
so
You know,
we
like
supposed to be painting.
I'm like
I'm
tuned
not a
in
good
right now.
painter, so I'm procrastinating. I'm
I'm
just
tuned
going
in.
to ask
I
this
just
man
need
as many
something to
questions
do
as
while
I
I
can.
yap. You know,
Cool.
get my mind going. But like,
Let's do it.
is there like a meaning behind your name?
So when I was growing up, I remember these group of people like asked me, they're like, "Oh, what does your name mean?" They're like, "Oh, let's look it up on Urban Dictionary, the worst place to look
Oh
up
wow.
what names mean."
Yeah.
And I remember the first thing it said was like a princess. I was like, damn, I
Reina.
gotta change my name now.
Ain't
So
nothing
I
wrong
went
with that,
by,
bro. Ain't
I
nothing
went
wrong
by
with
my
that.
middle name for a long time, which is Christopher.
Oh wow.
And so I was like, yo, just call me Chris, bro. I don't like that
I
name,
would.
Rain.
I feel like that does not fit you.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It
at all.
doesn't.
I do want to ask though, like,
Yeah. How
because
you
like
open
I don't know if you listen to. No, it's very hard to open. That's why I'm not painting right now.
I got.
But like Rand got it.
You got it.
But like I don't know if you ever listened to the Scott Pilgrim like soundtrack for the movie.
Yeah.
But would
Yeah.
you ever? I feel like if I heard you on some rock, like I don't know, I think it'd be
Bro.
fire. Like
So-
even if you did like Sheep by Metric,
Yo, that's sick.
that would be so fire.
I love the song Ramona by Beck.
Yeah.
That song, Ramona.
Yeah.
Bro, that song's sick. I would love to do that song. Or Hello Again, Friend. That would be sick too. So
Okay.
yeah. So we'll see. Maybe in the near future.
So like
That'd
okay,
be
but speaking of covers,
Yeah.
so my actual first song like that I heard from you was
Yeah.
your Streetcar cover by Dan Caesar.
Oh snap. Okay.
It was
sick.
on a Luna's
Sick.
playlist.
Thank you.
And like I remember I showed my brother's over there.
Yeah.
I showed him that song. I'm like, bruh, this is Ordinary Raynevstheworld. I'm thinking I'm being slick, like, you know, he about to hear some new music.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bruh, song called Streetcar, bro. He's like, but it's Dan Caesar, bro. And I'm like, nah, this Rain, bro, this Rain. He's like, nah, bro, like this is a cover, bro. I remember it was on Spotify. I'm guessing you took it off because
Yeah.
you
I
don't
did.
own it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of reasons, but it'll be
Wait.
back soon. Don't worry.
You want to go back and go into that or no?
Nah. I mean, it's just like it was kind of an impulse drop.
Okay.
Tight.
And I didn't spend as much time as I wanted to on it, and so I was just like, I want to put something out. I want to put out a Daniel Caesar song because this song blew up on YouTube, and then
It did.
so I was like, let me just try and put something out, and then more like after I listened to it, like we all get that feeling of just like, dang, this kind of sucks.
Bro,
and so I'm
yes,
like,
yes, yes.
let me re-drop it later on, and then so yeah, that's the plan is to drop it again
For sure.
after I like edit it some more.
Better production type.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah. I
Trying to
get
get
you.
these guys to do something on it eventually.
These guys are amazing.
Yeah.
By the way.
You guys will see who I'm talking
see
about in a
later.
second.
Rain, what was your first song you heard by Rain?
I think the first, because I remember meeting you at Stay Up, but I missed your set because I had to run home.
Oh yeah, that's
And get my
right,
stuff.
bro. You were so devastated.
Bro, and I was so
I was like,
devastated.
it's okay, bro. Like, trust me.
No, because I was like, when will I see you again? And then I ended up seeing you like a
The
month
next
later
day,
at
yeah.
Strike.
I think it was the next day.
Strike
Or
was the
like-
next day?
Or like 2 days after.
Oh my God. Listen, my memory is gone. But yeah, I remember seeing you at Strike and like, I wasn't performing, but I was just like vending and stuff. And I was
Yeah.
like, damn, that nigga can really perform. Like he put on a whole, and you had
That's
like the
sick.
whole band and everything, like
Yeah.
keys, drums, like everything. And I was like, wow, like I've never seen such a I've never seen musicians be so in sync.
Yeah.
Like it's like you guys had one brain.
Yeah.
You know?
No, for
It was
real.
so good.
For
And I
real.
was like, for this little FIU like set, like this
stop
is
it.
so like you guys really snapped. I was
Yeah.
like, wow.
Yeah, I love these guys. They're like, when I say I didn't have brothers growing up, but like they definitely are the closest thing to like blood brothers that I've ever gotten. And like the way we connected and the way we connect through music and just like life in general is just so like beautiful, honestly. And I wouldn't trade him for the world, bro. I love that guy right there. I love
That's
that guy.
dope.
'Cause he
So-
was the first one. I love Alex too. But we're talking specifically about Eli because he was there at the first one.
So, you know, since we're on the topic of performances already, you know, you've done like Los Santos, Art Basel.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's my first
Let's
one.
Get It Together, Stay Up,
Yeah.
and then very proud 3 points.
Yeah.
So
Shout
I just
out.
want to know about, you know, just transitioning from like all these stages
Yeah.
into like the big stage
Yeah.
of 3 points. How that felt, you know, and what did you see yourself when you first in 2021, you know, performing, and then to like now performing? Like, how has things grown? How have things changed? How comfortable have you gotten? Are you still nervous?
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Get
I
into
mean,
it.
man, I think I think everyone kind of feels, I don't know, the same way in a way. Like we all love the idea of just being on a big stage, but it's always about appreciating the little stages that you're on first. And that was something that I came to realize, especially like growing as an artist, because I'm like, yo, I want to be the biggest artist like in South Florida or whatever.
For sure.
And I'm like, no, I need to take a step back because I can't do that unless I start from square one. But like it was a cool transition. It definitely happened a lot quicker than I thought it would. But I think it's honestly because of the humility that I had for like the art and everything.
And I feel like you put in
Yeah.
like your 10,000 hours
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah.
So like even though it seemed like it was fast, like you were prepared for it when
Thank
it
you,
came,
yeah.
when the opportunity came up. Yeah.
For sure. And like shout out 3 points, bro. They were amazing.
Yeah.
There were some like obviously some technical difficulties, but that's every event,
100%.
everywhere. But like we had a great time. Bree had a great time. That was her first festival, and
Oh, that's dope.
We just had a great time there.
Did you guys see any other artists?
Bro, yeah. So we were there Friday and Saturday. Saturday we actually started getting like backstage to like some sets. So we saw like Tokisha backstage. We saw Teo backstage, which is sick. I actually like I had a full blown conversation with that man because I saw him Friday and I was like, yo, and he's like, yo. I was like, you're performing here? He's like, yeah. And then I saw him backstage before he went on and after he went on. So like we had a cool like little yap session.
Yeah.
But yeah, like yeah, appreciate the little stages, man. I think those are super important. And I think looking back from the first performance, I definitely grown in confidence. I feel like I always had a little bit of confidence because of like, singing at church and stuff. But when it comes to your own music, it's a little different. But yeah, it was definitely a huge step, and I'm forever grateful for that. So yeah.
Yeah, I see the confidence. Even when I watched your NPR Tiny dance submission, like it was just so fluid. You guys went crazy. How's your process in terms of just like practicing or rehearsing? Like, is specific days and a schedule for that?
Yeah.
Like, how's that work?
So what is crazy is that like, all the guys, their schedules like kind of all over the place, and honestly, mine is too. Mine's probably the most all over the place because
every band I feel
I work
like
a lot.
Bro.
Exactly.
It's just everybody's trying to figure out when they can work and be in sync.
Yeah, it's so crazy. And like these guys live close to me, but Steven, he lives in Miami, so it's like we really have to like figure out a time where like we're all free and like the time works out. But usually like for a really big performance for 3 points, I think we had like 4 or 5 practices, and then for like little shows like we'll do like 3 or 2.
Yeah.
Man, I try to keep them under 2 hours.
Wow.
Under 3 hours.
Yeah, I say wow
Yeah,
too.
like 2 or 3 hours. Cause like, bro, people have lives. I don't want to
Yeah.
like keep you at my house for so long. Like I feel terrible.
Yeah.
Like I'm taking you away from your day.
I think I'm super like. Nah, I'll do another one real quick.
Really? Yeah.
He's like,
I'll
let's do
tell
it.
her,
let's do
I'm
one more.
like- And I'm like, I've been singing. for
My throat
hours.
hurts.
Yeah.
Please.
But I'm like, bro, we gotta get it right. Like I think I get very like embarrassed, like
Yeah.
like trying to like mess up on stage, even though it doesn't even happen for real.
Yeah.
When I am
Yeah.
on stage, it's kind of to me, I'm just like, I want to make sure everything's right, even though I know the song 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they go in, and I just have to like practice for like forever.
No, I feel that.
Forever,
I feel like you want
always.
to have confidence. You don't want to feel like you're up there and just like embarrassing yourself.
100%.
Yeah. I feel like even at Strike, like you came and you were exuding confidence and you were super like, you knew what to say
crazy.
at all the right parts,
Yeah.
Like nothing was like awkward.
That's wild that you say that because I'm super introverted.
That's so funny.
Which is crazy because I don't really feel like you are.
I've definitely grown a lot. I think just being like just a leader in my church and like my community has helped me speak out more and like be more involved and like learn how to talk. Cause like find me like 2 years ago, heck no, bro, I could not speak on stage. I was scared, dog. Yeah, bro. I mean, like it's cause like I don't know I guess it's like a little bit of social anxiety, but it's more of like just like afraid of embarrassing myself or just saying the wrong thing or like slipping up. So like that's always like in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
but I
sometimes
mean I
you
do a
say
pretty good
something.
job. Yeah.
Sometimes you say something on stage and it does not hit with the crowd like you thought
Bro.
it was.
Crazy. Yo, I remember we did a show for Sandbox in Miami, and I made a Queen Elizabeth joke 'cause she had just died,
Oh,
It was bad.
And no one laughed.
Everybody was like, "Oh, snap! Whoa!"
I would have laughed.
yeah.
It was kind of wild, but it was pretty funny. But it was kind of
Yeah.
wild.
What was the
Well, I'm
joke?
about to
I don't
say-
even remember. Dang, I don't even remember.
Rest
Philip,
in
do you
peace.
remember? You don't remember? Nah, I don't remember. Dang.
That's so
But
funny.
yeah, it was kind of wild. It was kind of out of pocket. Everyone was
Yeah.
like, "Yo," but like
Yo,
it
why
opened
would
up the
you
room
say
a
that?
little bit. Like people kind of loosened up, so it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
That's funny because I feel like I think one thing with like because I've been a solo artist before. I was working with I was in
Right.
Project Ruckus, and
Yeah.
then I'm doing stuff Trust Nobody, me and Rayanne, and
Right.
for us it's just trying to find out like how to be in sync
Yeah.
more so on stage because like I was just so reliant. I didn't care. Like I
Yeah.
could do whatever I want on stage.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You know, but yeah, now I gotta look to her and be like, oh wait, where's Rayanne? Or, like,
And I'm in the
Is she
crowd
okay?
somewhere.
yeah, is she in the crowd or am I in the back? Like, are we
Oh,
just
man.
like if someone's trying to get footage of us and like
Yeah.
I'm alone on
Yeah.
the stage and like
Staying
it's like
within frame of each
yeah,
other
within
is
frame.
so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's the stuff like that's the process that we're trying to learn. It's just like
Yeah.
how to be more like in sync,
Yeah.
have better chemistry.
Can I talk?
on
I know
stage.
you guys are asking me questions, but I just want to say like y'all as a duo is probably like the most insane thing I've ever seen.
That's fire.
And
Nah, I
like y'all
appreciate
are
that.
just like starting. Like I think
Yeah.
y'all only have 3 songs out, 2 songs out.
yeah,
Yeah.
3 songs.
And like dude, just like the reaction of people just like listening and like loving y'all is crazy.
nah,
And I think you guys are
appreciate
handling
Yeah.
it in such a humble way, and like because like
Cute.
it's so easy to get it to your head, like especially when you're doing something that you like and it's getting a lot of traction. Like people just take that and run, bro.
Yeah.
But I think
They're
you
like, "Oh,
guys,
shit."
yeah, literally,
Yeah.
and like I
Yeah.
think you guys are like probably the best duo to like do this and
Thank you.
Thank you.
trust nobody.
But
It
Stream
was
on all platforms. If you're not tapped in, what are you doing?
it was definitely like a little I think random for us because like I had my own solo stuff going
Yeah.
on and so did
Yeah, me
Rayanne, but
too.
like I think for me I definitely think I wanted to do something like different, like
Yeah.
different, like extremely different for
Yeah.
myself, and like this was the most like uncomfortable thing I could do for myself is like
So true.
band
Work
up with
with another
Rayanne.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
work with
yeah.
another person. You feel
Especially
me?
like rock
Yeah.
music too.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of like black people in rock music.
Yeah.
Even though that's where it
Yeah.
originated.
Cause I would even
But,
say,
you know. Crazy.
'cause I would even say like
Tea.
I would just say alternative. It's a more so
Yeah,
alternative.
Yeah, alternative.
You know, so it's like it's definitely like newer. You know, it's just we're called Trust Nobody, but like that's my dog. You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
That's my
Tight.
dog. You feel me?
We
So,
trusting her sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I'm gonna still ask him a question I asked him yesterday
No,
to
she's
make sure.
100%. For sure.
Yeah, I feel like when I moved to Miami and like I met Astor's kind
Yeah.
of when I came into a new phase of myself as like an artist. Do you think like you had any moments like that with your bandmates or just like with church or even in the community too?
No, for sure. Cause I think every day like I'm learning something new. So like I started making music just by myself in my room with my laptop on Audacity. Like
Yep.
ripping YouTube
Audacity?
beats. Audacity. I
Wait.
was broke, bro.
That was me.
I
at
was
12.
broke. See?
Yeah.
At least I have somebody to vouch for me,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, Audacity was just so.
I was broke, y'all.
Yeah.
And like just like over time like learning like subtle music theory or just like learning how to play instruments, and then now like being cohesive with a band and just like meeting people that like are better than me and I have to like talk like I know what I'm talking about. like all these things like
Yeah.
kind of shape me to obviously like strive to be a better artist and a better musician.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely think I'm learning every single day. And the Miami scene especially, like there's it's not a competition, but everybody is like trying to do something, and like you don't want to be left behind.
For sure.
Yeah, so
It's very the scene is very diverse, which I really appreciate a lot. Like I meet like new artists, like I think more so like going to like Lunacy shows.
Yeah.
Like the last show we did, I met like a couple bands. I'm like, bro, I've never heard of you in my life.
Yeah.
Like to be honest,
Yeah.
which is pretty dope. Yeah, where'd you come from? Which is pretty. Where did we come from? To be honest, so like I guess I guess
have you
it
been?
makes sense. Are there any people like in the scene that you like really like respect? You love their music?
Dude.
Like you have a top 3 or anything? Or
I can give you a top 1,000, bro.
let's do it right now. Yeah.
Obviously, you guys have definitely meeting you guys and then like tapping into like your music has like really inspired me a lot. It just seemed like you guys perform and like how you guys do live stuff and how you guys handle the crowd, for sure. We got all the homies, man. I can list them all out. I got Cosmo.
Cosmo, what?
Cosmo introduced me literally to the Miami music scene, and I'm forever grateful for him.
Yeah.
I owe that man my life.
Yeah.
Would not be here today without him.
Real quick, cause
Yeah.
like I remember Cosmo used to do like Steve Lacy covers a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Which is funny because you have one on your YouTube channel
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What song?
dude.
What song is it? Now I want you. No.
No, it's sorry, I'm trying to think. I have two.
Yeah.
There's one that I did for a live show that was Dark Red. And
Dark
then,
Red. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and then I have a cover on SoundCloud for In Front of Me.
Oh, I never heard that one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
listened to that.
So that one, yeah, that one's.
Okay.
Those are my two.
Cosmo, yeah.
Yeah, Cosmo the
I
Goat.
was gonna say, what do you think of the Steve Lacy comparisons? How do you feel about that?
Do you get those?
I used to get it a lot when I had a buzz cut and I had
Oh,
my
yeah.
tattoos. But now, like, I mean, it's cool. I mean, obviously, I'm not Steve Lacy. Obviously, I'm not trying to be like Steve Lacy.
Yeah.
But like, I guess it's more beneficial for me because whenever I'm telling people that I make music, that's like the first name that comes to mind. Like, oh, if you like Steve
can
Lacy,
give
you're gonna
them
like
a
me.
reference.
Yeah, exactly. Which is kind of like, I don't think we're similar in sound, but I think like we're close enough.
Yeah, because
a
I
little
don't.
bit.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't really see, like, I see it and I feel like I see it in, I guess, like the guitar
Yeah.
and like the
Okay,
overall
yes.
genre.
Yeah.
But when you get down to it and like if you went song for song,
Yeah,
they're
there's
so
no real
different.
Yeah, so
comparison.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no real comparison.
true,
to be
true.
there.
It's a little bit racist.
Very much so.
When you think of-
Stop it.
That Drake line was crazy.
No.
saying I sound like Drake is wild.
Yeah.
But
Who said that?
I gotta figure out.
I
That
do.
was crazy.
I do want to rewind back to when you were saying you were recording Audacity, because I want to get really into your process of
Yeah.
like just writing music and producing. Do you have producers you work with? Like,
Yeah.
is it just do you work with just these guys? Like, do you produce yourself? Like,
No, I
how
have a lot of friends. Abner Dennis is one of them.
Oh, Abner's extremely
Abner's
talented.
great.
Yeah, extremely
We
talented.
got Xander Zell. Shout out Xander Zell.
Yeah,
We got Miguel.
yeah.
We got
I think you work with Ed, right? Ed.
Eddie. Yeah,
Yeah.
Eddie. Ed
He's-
mixed it. Him and I don't know why the name's blanking right now. But the Bull Studios, Bull Production Studios. Andrew. There it is. There's the name. Who else? These guys, obviously. Alex is a producer himself. He's been tapping in, even though he's a little shy over there. Yeah, like those are like my core group of people that I kind of look
For
to.
sure.
Valentine too, honestly. Valentine, he's like tapping into the producer stuff. So we're gonna
Oh,
make
I
some
had no
stuff
idea.
soon.
That's fire.
Yeah, we're gonna make some stuff soon. So
For sure.
yeah.
What about writing? Like, how does that start? Do you ever like, do you take different approaches? Do you like ever punch in?
Yeah.
Do you write from verse to verse? Have you ever written a verse and then had a beat built for it? Like,
Yeah, so I always find it difficult to like write and then come up with a progression. So I always come up with a progression first and then I'll write to it. But like, dude, honestly, like people ask me what my process is and I don't think I have one.
Yeah.
Because like there's days where I like do exactly what I thought like I was supposed to be doing or like what I'm like used to, and then I won't come up with anything.
yeah,
But I know ways that usually like get me creative is like, going outside, hanging out with friends, just experiencing life in general, and then taking everything that I learned or like experienced in that day, and then just come home and just like put on a drum loop or something,
yeah.
get my guitar, like go
Yeah.
crazy from there. Some of my songs don't mean anything. I'm gonna just say that right now.
Let me get
Yeah.
let me get a name. Like, what song don't
All
mean
right,
that to
Fargo
you?
doesn't mean nothing. I've never met a girl from Fargo. Never been to Fargo.
Yeah.
All I know is it is in North Dakota.
That's my favorite song.
I Want You wasn't about anybody specifically. Let's see. Caroline. I only met one Caroline in my life, and that was after the song. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like
Caroline allegations.
Yeah.
never met a
that's-
Caroline in my life.
No, that's funny. We have a song called Delilah, and I'm like, I
Never
don't know.
met
I don't know who that
Never
was.
met a
That.
Delilah in my
Bro,
life.
first time I heard it, I was like, hey there, Delilah.
No, that's
Yeah.
literally inspiration. That's literally inspiration, bro.
That was sick. But yeah, like, I don't want to say, like, I'm completely a liar, because, like, all those things are, I
They
guess,
come
things
from
that, yeah, they come from something. They root from something. Either something I've experienced or something a friend has experienced or, like,
Yeah.
something I've seen in a movie or, like, stuff like that. Like, I'm not completely, like, a cap rapper, Like,
Yeah.
I ain't a cap artist.
Did you write Fargo because of the movie Fargo?
Yeah, I did. Because of, wasn't there Chris Rock? I think he's in that, right?
I've never even seen that movie before. I even know it's a
Yeah.
movie. Okay.
Yeah, there's a movie and a show.
And a show, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all seen it? You've seen the
Yeah.
show or just the movie?
I've seen the show and the movie.
Okay.
I have not seen either, but I just know of it.
Would you recommend it?
So the movie, I honestly I don't remember much, but I think it was a pretty good movie. The show I don't remember too much about either.
I think Martin Freeman's in the show. Sherlock,
Yeah.
Yeah.
his assistant.
Okay, yeah.
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 He's
Okay,
in
for
the
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
it's a good show.
What song? Oh, sorry.
No,
I
I
was
was
gonna
saying it's a
say,
good show.
what songs do mean something to you? Like, what songs have you written and put out, and you're like, this is a piece of me?
Yeah.
Definitely my recent one, Hold On.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the first one that comes to mind. That was like the most vulnerable I've ever been in a song.
Really?
Dragons is another one that isn't like fully released, but like it's out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what else I've dropped. Afraid to Love Again is another one.
That boy had the braids.
Yeah, I did.
Throwback.
I did. And I want to say, hold on. Miles to Minutes too. Yeah, I guess Miles to Minutes. Yeah.
You gotta say Miles to
Sometimes,
Minutes.
sometimes I be thinking about the old me. Sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
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 I'm so
I do
Yeah.
want to talk about holding on.
For sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like, let's get into it. Like,
Okay.
what spurred it? Like, when did you write it?
Yeah.
Was that something you had in the vote for a fat minute? Like,
Yeah.
like,
So I wrote it when I was in Georgia in November.
okay.
Right, that same trip when I saw MMW. It
that's
was
cool.
the night after I saw Sampha. Now, Lahai had changed my life, bro. That album is crazy. So I saw him live for the first time ever. I never thought I'd see him live. Shout out my girlfriend in the back for getting me tickets. She went with me. I don't know how we even like. He just like was like, oh yeah, I'm going to Georgia. We're like, oh, we got to go to Georgia. And so she's like, I'm gonna buy it for your birthday, and then she got it for me. So I saw him live for the first time. I never thought I'd see him live, and it was an experience that blew me the frick away, bro. And so like it inspired me so much. I went back to my grandparents' house. That's where I was staying, and I pulled out my laptop. I was like, all right, I'm gonna tap in. So found out this progression, and played on the keyboard piano on Logic. So that was pretty funny. And then I had like the exactly yo, and I had like the arrangement kind of figured out. And then I was like, yo, this kind of like sucks with like no keys. So I sent it to Alex. I was like, Alex, yo, can you please like make this more pretty? He's like, got you, bro. Did it in 5 minutes.
Fire.
He's like, yo, I'm getting food right now, but when I get home, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm like, all right, I'm probably not gonna get it till like tomorrow or the next day. This man sends it right away. That's how like talented and crazy fast this guy works. And yeah, we got it done. We got the progression done. We got like the arrangement done. And I was just like recording the vocals. And like recording in your grandparents' house is kind of weird because like they're always home, especially when they're retired, bro. But luckily they have an extra room in their house, so I went in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah,
Got
that's
to
what
it.
I want. So yeah, so that song was an experience because I said it was me being super vulnerable. And I was like, me and Alex were both going kind of through a rough time in our life. And I was like, this is like a perfect opportunity to just kind of like talk about what it means to like not give up and hold on. Cause like obviously we're very spiritual people. And like we believe that things always change and that they're changing for the betterment of our good. And bad days aren't supposed to stay bad days. So we were just like, yeah, like I'm gonna just write something. And let me know what you think about it. See if it resonates with you. And then started writing the verses. You know, Father, stretch my hands. Won't you stretch my hands to you? You told me you want the best for me. This pure white picket fence is broken, chipped tone for you. So please care for me, you know, and like think about me in this time of like I need you. And as I'm like saying that, it's like the chorus came to me. Hold on, just hold on. I know you're lost and scared. I know you're terrified, but hold on. And so yeah, it sounds really cheesy.
Sounded
like,
bro, yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
It's like
you're saying, I'm like, bro, that sounds beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
But it's like
I
it's
love it.
crazy because like you see like all these artists do like motivational songs and like they kind of flop. Like think about Logic's song, the one about suicide. Exactly. I mean, losing my mind. Yeah,
y'all
that
singing
song kind of
so
flopped.
y'all singing it right now, so I don't know if it flopped or not.
It's catchy, but like it's not in your playlist. It's definitely not in your playlist. So it's like
yeah.
So that's what I was
real.
afraid of when I was putting it out. I was like, I don't want people to like think it's cheesy or like lame or like whatever. But I actually got a text today. I'm gonna read it to y'all because it was actually really sweet. My homie that I used to work with, she said, I always really need you to know this song brings me tears every time. You think I'm being dramatic? That's a real statistic, and it's getting me through. And I love that you shared this with the world. And she sent me like the screenshot of the song. Yeah. So it was super dope. And like seeing that stuff is like, okay, like, all right, maybe I'm doing something right, you know? Maybe it was for the better.
When someone else resonates with your music and Bro, I'm waiting for the day someone's like, your music saved my life.
Bro, it saved my life,
be
bro.
like-
I'm gonna tell you right.
I've gotten a couple of those, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
For real?
I swear, yeah.
That's so
It's
sick.
actually
That's
like
so sick.
random paragraphs. Like I remember one girl was telling me she DM'd me. She was like, oh the person sending you a message right now is a girl from Australia trying to cope with her feelings or something like that.
Whoa.
And I was like, I don't even know what to say to this. Like
Bro.
honestly, but to say thank you and I hope you're okay. You know
Yeah,
what I
well,
mean?
soon.
But it was random and like moments like those I really appreciate. So and the song that I wrote wasn't even intentionally, created to help anybody. So I want to shout out to you because Hold On is such a powerful like song, bro.
Thank you, yeah.
And I would say I guess that it would be the closest to like gospel to be honest with you, because I do fear it spiritually.
Thank you.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, I feel like it's pulling at me some
sure.
type of way every time I listen to it. So like shout out to you, Rain.
Thank
Like
you,
beautiful
thank
song, bro.
Cool. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So summer EP, what's popping? Like what's going on?
We locked in. We
Are
locked
you
in.
lying?
Yep, lying right now. We are not locked in. We are not locked in. I'm trying to be locked in. Life is crazy right now. Juggling a lot. These guys are juggling a lot. So like, we want to take it patiently. We want to take
Yeah.
it smoothly. Music's a beautiful thing, but our feelings and emotions and life matters more.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say that, because I love music, but it's so true. And like, mental health is number one, despite everything that's going on. So we're trying to like focus on that first.
Yeah.
Trying to get that intact before we even like push out an EP. But the goal is to have one by summer. We have a lot of songs that we've been working on. We just got to finish them really. And yeah, it's I guess I could like talk about a little bit. I mean,
Yeah, let's talk about real quick right before you get into it. I want to
yeah.
give the camera like an update on your paintings.
bro,
Real
I don't know
quick.
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm just doing some abstract.
I started doing something.
I thought you had a son.
Listen, I had the sun.
I did see the sun.
Yeah,
And then I was
whatever.
like, it started making green.
Okay.
And I was
Okay.
like, let me just
Hey, that's
start
pretty
over.
sick though.
Y'all,
That's weird.
they did better than me, man. Hold on,
I'm trying to be like my friend Jasmine Murias over here. You see that, Eli? Looks like something she'd make, right? She's a art inspo for me.
for sure.
Little quick side note though, I feel like when we were talking about humility earlier, and how you were saying like you feel like we're super humble, I feel like you're very humble, and I think
Thank you.
something that like really contributes to that is the fact that like we juggle so much in our lives. Like we're still working full-time jobs,
Yeah.
part-time jobs, whatever the fuck jobs,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
at this point. Like, and I feel like I've seen you through so many eras and so many jobs too, that it's like,
That's so true.
yeah, it's just like you've been in so many environments where you've had people kind of throw you around and like use the fuck out of you kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like when you become a musician and like you're working for yourself and other people are like taking in your art and consuming it, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, that stuff can really get to your head.
That's
So
yeah.
true, so
Very
true.
fulfilling.
But yeah.
Thank
But
you.
the
I appreciate
EP.
that. I think you
Yeah.
guys are very humble as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, EP. So it's gonna be interesting. It's an interesting project that I've been working on. I've been working on this like 2 years straight, like just trying to figure out the concept and like what I want on there and things like that. But I think I really want to talk a lot about what it means to be against the world, I guess. So like my whole ideology, obviously, is like don't be like the person next to you. Like it's good to be yourself sometimes, but obviously be the best version of yourself. And so like the world has this whole thing of just like just kind of like spreading like just nonsense, bro. Just like, oh, I don't know, just like people always getting in the wrong crowds, or just like people surrounding themselves in negative spaces and just like getting involved with things that they shouldn't be, or just like, ruining their lives. So I want to create like a culture, especially with this EP, of just like, yo, this is a safe space. Like, you can grow here, you can heal here, you can do whatever you want to make yourself a better person, and we're gonna be against what the world is shoving in our face. So like, first song that's gonna be on there is "Hold On." I have a few other songs in the vault that I'm not gonna talk about yet, but they all they don't have the same premise, but they have like, they talk a lot about like, relationships. They talk about love. They talk about, humility, like you said. They talk about honesty and just vulnerability. So like that's what it's really gonna hone in on. I've been taking a lot of inspo from Sanfa, a lot of inspo from McGee, Dijon, D'Angelo, Cookie Cover.
Yeah.
Obviously Daniel Caesar too. Like all these artists like have influenced me spectacularly, and it's probably gonna show in the subtlest way, because it's still gonna be me in the EP. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Thanks.
Did you like start writing songs and you're like, oh, I want to make an EP, or did you like over time you're like, these could all fit together in a project.
Yeah, I mean, it always starts off as an idea, like, okay, I want to make an EP, and like, I have a weird thing of like coming up with the titles before I even make the songs. I don't know if y'all do that.
No, that's
Do y'all do
cool.
that?
Sometimes I feel like
Yeah.
there'll be like a title in my head, and I'm like In Orbit.
Yeah,
When I wrote that, it's like with the In Orbit's like a YouTube beat.
yeah.
And I don't know, like I just started writing the song, and then orbiting just like I think it was just subconsciously in my mind, so
That's
it just it
flowed right
kinda,
out.
Yeah, it all came
Because
out.
I don't even think you say in orbit in the song, right?
No, I
Yeah.
don't. I just say orbiting.
Orbiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool.
I know we have a demo that like we hate the name for it because
Really?
it was just
Oh
we
my
just because it's so easy to like write a song and then like when you're like you have to wrap it up real quick the demo or whatever.
Yeah.
You just
Like-
be like let's just call it the name
The word
words in
that's,
the
like-
lyric.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's called Precious, and we're like, man,
Ew.
That's not bad, bro.
Nah.
I don't know.
that's
I
so-
just know a bunch of
ew.
people I don't like named Precious.
Ooh.
They not precious.
Ooh. Nah, I be naming myself the wildest thing. Like Poo Kaka, Doodly Doo,
No, Coachino
Wagwan was one.
Wagwan.
Yeah,
That's funny.
just crazy names. But
I'm trying
yeah,
to think of like what's the craziest name we've ever named a demo.
Only Coachino verse is like probably the only.
Crunchino verse.
You watch this like
Verse.
TikTok. It was like
Oh, no.
unhinged TikTok about like
It was some
Crunchinos.
existential
Yeah,
shit.
really.
I'm gonna show you.
Alright,
Yeah,
later.
I'm gonna show you.
But we just called it. And
Crunchino?
that has like there's no relation between
Yeah.
that and the song whatsoever. But
At all.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm thinking.
yeah, it's like
Yeah,
Crunchino.
we
I
just kept
love that.
watching all the. I think it's called Hockey Joe. That's the TikTok.
Is it?
think I've heard
Oh
of it.
yeah.
Something Joe. It's like the little animation. Hi,
Maybe.
my
Little
name
cute
is.
animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
I've seen
There's
that.
one of
Maybe
a
I've seen
little
that.
orphan boy.
Yeah.
He's
Oh
like,
my
I'm a
God.
little orphan. And then when
Yeah.
I go home to my grandparents, he's like a rich kid.
He's rich,
Yeah.
but he's not. He's pretending to be an orphan on TikTok.
What the heck? Yo,
Bro,
that's
it's like
crazy.
everything is like so cute and wholesome, then it takes a turn.
Yeah.
That's wild. No, I gotta see that.
Yeah, we'll show
For
you for
sure.
sure after.
That's crazy.
Damn.
I don't know what else to paint. I'll be honest.
I know. I'm like, I
Bro, I
want to
don't-
make waves.
I haven't even.
How do I
started.
do
Yeah,
that? Nice.
Like a save from
Save
Spider-Man.
Luffy.
Save Luffy.
Save Luffy for real. So
Monkey D. Luffy.
One Piece anime. Let's talk. Let's
Let's
get
talk
into
about-
anime though,
yeah.
Oh man.
because I know we're all fans. So
Yeah.
I don't think I know your top 3.
Man. I don't even know if I know my top 3. All right, so
It's a hard question.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. AOT is my top. Number one.
Yeah, I'm about to say
number one.
boo, low key. That's just so mainstream, low key.
It is
like-
mainstream. It is mainstream. But I can't lie. Like the way that show. I didn't read the manga,
That's vibes.
so I watched the show just like going fresh, and I don't know. I'm really big on storytelling. I'm really big on like, yeah, just like how they wrap things together. I love like shows that from the very beginning, it means something, to the very end. You
Yeah.
know, and that's kind of what that show showed to me. That show showed. You know. So yeah, it did show.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing.
Did you watch that?
I
With
honestly
us?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At our house.
Part, and then I watched the second
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it made me really sad, but it's so real because like, dude, that credit scene of just like the tree. I don't want to spoil it. Well, it's not really spoiled. I guess the tree.
If you didn't watch it, if you
Hey,
it's
you
your
ain't watch it.
fault.
What you
Blame
doing,
yourself.
my friend? What
Yeah.
you doing? What you doing? All right, so like the scene with the tree and like you just see like everyone coming to visit the grave.
Mm.
Like, and then the years pass, and then like you see in the background just all the chaos, like the fighting, the wars that happened continuously over and over and over, restarting over and over,
Yeah, yeah.
restarting over.
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle, and like I guess it resonated with me because like it's the whole thing with like being against the world. Like the world shoves hate in your face, but you're all about love. So I was like, dang, this is deep, bro.
Yeah.
Like
That, yeah.
it's just
Eden
a
was
cycle.
not
It
all
never
about love.
ends, man.
Well,
So
yeah.
Was Eden about love though?
He had to
But
do.
you
He had
know
to do.
what?
He had to do.
He
had to
loved
do.
his
He had to
people.
do what he
Yeah,
had to do.
he
loved his
Exactly. He
people.
loved
Yeah.
his people, and he did what
that's
he
all I gotta say is he ain't wrong.
He
He wrong, but he ain't wrong.
Aaron wasn't wrong.
He wrong, but he ain't wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
Because
Okay,
I
okay.
don't know when in the end, you know, when you kind of when they were all, you know, in the another spoiler in whatever world they were in. And,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and he was explaining everything, and Armin was so mad.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, yeah, bruh, you did not need to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
That's true, that's
you
true.
know, you could not have neglected Mikasa and you know everything.
That's
with
true,
your
that's true.
friends. You could have just
Hey
maybe
man.
told us the plan.
Could have been a calm little vibe for real.
Calm
You know,
little vibe.
could've
You
been
could
a
have done with
calm
the. You could have done with the
Insurrection
segregation.
vibe.
Listen, we did it for so long. You could do the same thing.
No, for real. He's just not.
He's not
He's
trying
just
to
not
hear
black,
it.
bro. He,
Do you
yeah.
think like
You want to put in that work?
it's like for the like the world is for the better now, like AOT world?
No.
No,
Definitely not.
That basically what it's saying is like That's
a
just never
continuous
ending.
cycle,
Yeah, yeah.
Never gonna end,
Continuous
yeah.
cycle.
I'm trying to hit that number 2 though.
Number 2, oh
Yeah.
man, Full Metal.
I like
Full
it.
Metal.
I like it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a great anime. Yeah.
Number 3 is a little iffy. I'm stuck on 2.
I was gonna say I haven't even seen Full Metal like that, so I can't even.
You can't even say.
Yeah, because I watched it on the flight, and then, I was like, okay, cool concept, but there was nothing in the show that made me want to like keep going.
Yeah, I
tap in
get
for
that.
real.
It takes a while. It does take a while. Actually, I don't even know. My number 3 is kind of crazy. I have 3 number 3s.
Okay.
All right, you got a Kame Got Kill.
Oh,
Okay.
I've never seen it.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Then you
I
got.
hate how everybody dies.
Dog.
I hate that.
It's like Game
We're not
of
gonna
Thrones.
talk about that. We're not gonna talk about
Yo,
that.
it's
We're not gonna talk about
bro. The ending, you just pissed, bro.
Yeah.
You just pissed.
that. Yeah. But
Yeah.
it makes sense. But it's just still like,
Nah, they had to do that.
yeah,
They had to do that.
Edit.
And then I also got Erased on there.
Oh,
No.
Erase.
Erased is underrated.
That
Underrated.
plot. It is
I
low
haven't
key.
heard about that in
That
so
plot is just fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fire.
I feel like animes that are not about like fighting or fantasy and
Yeah.
stuff like that,
Action. Yeah.
it's kind of hard to like keep my attention as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think the last one has. Oh, I'm sorry. The last one has to be has to be Death Note.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it
like
has to be
it.
Death Note is
So-
so good.
But
I
do we
feel
want
Those are
Light to
pretty
Die?
like mainstream
Yeah.
animes, but like
It's a classic, though.
I'm not a weeb yet.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I'm getting
like,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, go easy on me.
Did we
alright?
want Light to die though?
Huh?
Did we want Light to die or
I-
mean, he died in the-
I think he deserved it.
he deserved it?
I think he
Yeah.
deserved it.
I think the way he died though in the show was
It was
Crazy.
pathetic.
Yeah, it was kinda
It was
crazy.
pathetic, but I
It
think
was
that's what it had to be.
That's what
Yeah,
they-
yeah.
It couldn't
But
be
in the manga,
grandiose.
it's different. In the manga,
Yeah.
it was like a much cooler. Like,
Yeah.
if they just put 2 more minutes of
Yeah.
animation,
Yeah.
No, I
Right.
think it was kind of like I think it was good because it showed that like, yo, like you're embarrassing.
You're
like,
human.
Yeah.
You're human as
Exactly.
hell. You're
Yeah.
immortal.
At the end of the day.
You're not a god.
you think
Exactly.
Ryuk was behind light, going like
Yeah.
No, for real.
So like I appreciate it. What about you, Rain? Top 3.
top 3 animes? Well, now that you said Death Note, I'm like, damn. I feel like I have to put it up there. I feel like it's like, I don't know. I think about Death Note
Yeah.
in the most random times because I watched it
Still your
when
color.
I was young. Oh, go ahead. I watched it when I was younger, like 6th grade. I remember
Yeah.
my dad walked in on me watching it. He was like, "You understand Japanese?" I was like, "Dude, the subtitles is right here."
Yeah.
But yeah, Death Note, because I just have such good memories of watching it, and I love the philosophical argument behind it, like the moral argument, like was Light morally right? Because I feel like if I had the Death Note, shit, I'd go through the sex offender registry like that. I'd be like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, every political leader I don't like, I go crazy. But like,
My
you
ops
know,
in trouble. I'm telling you, bro.
listen.
I'm telling you.
But like, yeah, a Death Note, One Piece, even though I'm not done.
Yeah.
One Piece is great.
Even
Shout out
though
to
I'm
Luffy.
like-
Greatest story ever told.
Yeah.
Luffy.
Luffy. Hunter x Hunter
Yeah.
Great one.
is a top one. I think because the universe is really nice. You like it? Yeah.
I like
There we
Yeah,
go. Yeah. There we go.
Hunter's so good. Like even just like in Blood, I like reference Hunter like 2 times because I say like chains wrapped around my hands and my hearts. I'm fighting phantoms. You know, Kurapika, my guy.
Wait, I didn't even peep that.
Yeah, I just feel like
That's
it's
lit.
such a stylistic inspiration for me too.
Yeah.
That's real.
And I love Gon. I feel like
Gon
I
is
see
sick.
myself in Gon a lot. You know, just like
That's twin.
A 12-year-old
Yeah.
little boy. Yeah.
a 12-year-old boy
Little boy.
being super
Yeah.
like, and I'd love to see myself as Killua, but like, you know, I know I'm not hard like that. Like, I know I'm super,
Style-wise.
yeah, super
Yeah.
naive, super like, oh, like, let's go, like,
Yeah.
let's do it, let's
Yeah.
believe in everyone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find my dad.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Wow, I got deep quick.
No, I
That actually was crazy.
and you know what though? Like, I feel like the ending of it, even though this shit's never gonna come back. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna just call it the ending. But yeah, it was satisfying, but it made me want more.
Of course. Definitely. Yeah.
What are your top 3?
So like, number 1 is like I don't know if you ever watched Code Geass, but like
Oh, Code
that's
Geass
my
is sick.
number 1.
I
Geass
hear
is sick.
for some people that's like really good, like unmatched.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
number.
The main
I
character,
heard that
like,
and AOT's like everyone's top.
yeah, like Lelouch is my favorite main character of all
Sick.
time. So Code Geass,
What's Code Geass about?
it's basically this dude gets this power where like if you look into his eye, he can basically give you one command that you have to follow. He only do it to you once, basically.
Only once. per
Only
person?
once, yeah. Like he uses it very strategically. Like he's very smart. he starts like he's actually like he's like I forgot, an exiled prince.
Oh.
Yeah, his father's like a king, and like he's trying to like it's I can't explain it. It's just
Dude.
it is crazy.
Just kidding.
Haikido, like Haiki.
Really?
Nah, not at
You
all.
sounded
Not at all.
like-
Not at all. But Code Geass, Hunter x Hunter is definitely up there. Like it could sometimes it's my number one. I love Hunter x Hunter. I love how like it's not like the typical protagonist, because how it switches from like Gon to Krepka being a protagonist at one point,
Yes.
and just the different stories and characters, you know.
Yeah.
Even
and
when
the way their stories all connect to.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
yeah, even when Gon, like, you know, when he got like, yeah, he was just hurt, and Kyo was trying to like find his way to Gon with his sister,
yes.
and it was basically about Kyo at some point. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I love how Hunter x Hunter
Every
does that.
character kind of had their. Though I feel like the only person who didn't really have their shine was
But
Leorio.
yeah. He's a little boring. He don't need no shine. He
little
don't
boring.
need no shine. He don't need no
Give him
shine.
his time, bro.
Nah, he look 32. He 15. It's crazy. It's kind of crazy. It's like
I knew some people like
You're a
that in high
parent.
school. they was 15, but they was looking 30.
What are y'all's favorite top three?
yeah. We got
Slide over
things.
here. Slide over here. Slide over here.
So come over here real quick.
We're gonna
Come over here real
introduce the
quick.
boys real quick.
I did want to ask y'all some. I did want to ask a question.
Introduce the boys real quick.
Yeah.
Come this way. Come this way. Come this way.
I think my mic might be stuck under.
Are
I'm
you
trying to
serious?
think. Oh, you know what else is one of my top three? JoJo's.
JoJo's.
Really?
Yeah.
You're one of
Listen.
those?
Listen.
Eli's a huge JoJo fan.
You're just
Not huge, but I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
because JoJo is just so the art style is great, the music is great.
Yeah. The ending song. The ending. The
The
ending song, bro, is so fire.
hard.
It's like literally R&B.
I can't. Dude.
Hey, come over here real quick. Like someone take my mic. Like someone come behind me. Someone come behind here.
Everyone, this is Rain versus the World. It's not just
Yeah.
me.
If y'all want to introduce yourselves real quick.
Sure. Where can I? Should I stand between you guys? That sounds.
Yeah,
cool.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Why you sound like you just woke up? Where that deep voice come?
So tired.
Oh.
He did just wake up.
For real.
All right, so I'll introduce myself. My name's Elijah. I go by Eli. I play drums in Rain vs. the World, and I think my top three anime. Number one has to be Naruto.
Okay.
It just,
Yeah,
you know, it just came out, and like I watched it at such a pivotal point in my life. Like, yeah, it like definitely shaped my personality and a lot of like how I view the world.
Sorry.
No, for sure. And then I think number two probably has to be Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's a live action.
You know the last.
Yeah, it falls apart at the end, but like, dude, that writer, he like really knew what he was doing. Like, and I also really like it because I watched Hunter x Hunter before, and it's the same writer, and so like you kind of see like the through line in the show and like how he kind of has his ideas, and it's just really cool to see like a writer's evolution, and that's
It's like kind of like with music.
yeah,
So true.
yeah, for sure. And then number three, I might have to go with I might have to hop on the bandwagon and go with like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah,
Dude, that show,
That's
like,
up there. That's up there. That's up there.
That show's good.
Not a lot of it out. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like
It is pretty
It-
tough.
it's
pretty
up there,
peak.
bro.
It's peak.
the more it keeps going, I feel like it would definitely be my top three.
No, yeah, it just pulls on the heart a lot. Like a lot of the things that happen, and you're just like, yeah, I'm all caught up. Oh, Tui.
I got these
Ooh.
No spoilers for Jason because that's still out.
Me too. Yeah, because I'm
Well,
not
introduce
finished.
yourself as well.
So my name is Alex. I play keys and I play guitar for Rain vs. the World. My top three anime. Okay, funny story. I just got into this. Like I had Eli make me a list. Thank you.
Welcome.
I had Eli and my friends make me a list. So I have like a note on my phone, like of just like all the anime to watch. So right now my top is Hunter x Hunter. 100%. I really.
Y'all know Coach.
You finished it?
I did.
Nice.
I really enjoy the fact that Gon is like the strongest character on this show.
And he's
But
legit.
he's legit, and he's also the most vulnerable. Like everyone acknowledges that he's like, oh, he's dangerous, but
Yeah.
he's so like into his feelings and very set on what he wants, and he's very like
You just like me for real.
you know, it's very relatable.
Twin.
So I'm gonna say my number two is Erased. That story is amazing. It definitely
Yeah.
took me by surprise. Everybody was talking about it.
Yeah.
Everybody was talking about it, and I was like, wow, this is it.
Yeah.
And number 3, wow. Okay, so number 3, it's a new one. You guys, have you watched Solo Leveling yet?
Let's go.
Solo Leveling is amazing.
Is that the one I was thinking of? What's that one about?
It's this guy. I guess everybody gets powers at birth, but
Oh, okay,
yeah.
You told me about that one. You told me,
Dude,
yeah.
that show is amazing, bro.
I gotta tap in.
That show is amazing, and it's not done. Well, it's not done yet, or at least all the episodes are not out yet. But everything I've seen is just. I get gassed every time I watch it. I'm like, yo, I'm strong too, bro. Yeah. Me, you know. So yeah, that's it.
That's wild.
That's fire. That's awesome.
You know, when I would watch Naruto, Rock Lee was always my inspiration. And
My
that's when I
favorite.
started, like, really getting serious about the gym. So I was like,
Oh, yeah.
if I cannot do 100 push-ups, I will do 200.
No, that's my favorite character for sure.
Rock Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my favorite too. That show should have been about him.
Honestly,
Dude.
they should make a spinoff. If
They,
Of
They
him
probably
and Guy
did.
Sensei.
Him and Guy Sensei.
That'd be fire. That would be fire.
Yeah.
It's funny you
There probably
mentioned
is one out
JoJo
there.
too, because like when I told him about, people were telling him to watch JoJo, and I was like, don't do that, because like no. Here's the thing about JoJo. If you watch that show, like you're in. Like you just have to be into the whole thing of anime.
Yeah.
Like when I tell people to watch certain shows, because they have to kind of be invested into like the style and the style of anime. JoJo is all style, and so like if you don't get the style, you probably won't get the show as well as you should. Because I remember watching it the first time, I was like, what? What is this?
Why are they pointing so much?
Interested in the plot, though?
Not
I
it.
feel like
I feel like the style of anime at the time for me was keeping me from getting into the plot. You know what I mean?
That style is so cool, like so unique. Can I do want to ask you guys how'd you meet? Like how did this come together? You know.
So
You want to tell them?
yeah, so
I've been talking a lot.
so I met Rain in 2018.
Oh wow.
Around there.
When I moved here.
Yeah, when he moved here. And so I'd been going to this church for a super long time, and then he just kind of showed up. And, you know, yeah. And so, like, I was playing in the church band, and then he joined, and then, like, so then we just kind of saw each other every week. And then that's kind of how we, like, connected, was just, like, through playing music, even before, like, playing music as we are now. And then Alex, you know, he showed up. I don't even know how long ago. It feels like yesterday.
Bro.
Do you want to tell us about your little journey?
Okay, so I was going to a church and I wanted a young adult community, and I found one. I saw it in the same church that they were going to, and you know, it just seemed like the first day I walked through those doors, like they were there to receive me, as if I was supposed to be there in that moment. Like,
They were, bro.
And ever since then, we were just, you know, kicking it.
yeah.
You know, you know, and then I learned they were musicians, and I was like, I'm a musician too. Like who? Like
What do we do with this?
you know? And so, you know, I found out Raid made music, and you know, Eli was playing with Rain, and Rain was like, "Do you want to play?" And I was like, "Me, for real?"
I'd known him like a month, I think, when I asked him.
So how do you guys get nervous like for performances, like jittery or?
I think playing in church just like every week and seeing a bunch of people, I think it doesn't make me not get nervous, but it like kind of showed me how to handle it, or forced me to, because it's like you're going on stage, like we practiced, you know what I mean, and so like it kind of, for me at least, it taught me how to like deal with it better, you know.
I think for me, it's the same. Like, you know, being on stage and people looking at me, like, doesn't really affect me as much anymore. I think it's more like if I was home practicing this lick for 5 hours, and now the time has come for me to play this lick.
Today.
Yeah, like, I would be like, all right, let's get this lick. And then after that, like, I'm straight.
So how about this? How about you guys do this favor and prove it?
Prove what?
Play Fargo.
How nervous you get?
What are we, shaking our boots?
Oh yeah.
You want us to like?
I'm
right
trying
now?
to see Rain versus
right
the
now?
world right now.
We didn't prepare anything.
That means nothing to me.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Y'all seen that video?
Oh, I love that video.
Can I get a bite of that?
I feel like
I'm gonna eat the
everybody's.
whole thing. Nah, I'm joking.
I'm just kidding.
How are we gonna do this?
I'm
I'm
just
like
joking.
wrapped in this.
Yeah, I really trapped you, so
Can't leave. Oh.
sorry. You're gonna have to sing from
This is
here.
supposed to be a smooth transition, by the way.
You know, it'll be. I'm so excited.
I'm not. I'm kidding.
I'm your biggest fan.
Should we pivot? We are. Alright,
Let's see.
Is this it? Are you right?
Do his thing. Shout out Philip, by the way. I don't know if it's picking up any audio. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Shout out Trust Nobody. This is a really cool experience. I've never done this before, so this is very new, and I feel very blessed. We feel very blessed to be on episode 1. So shout out episode 1. Yeah. What's the set? I'm kidding. Are we ready? Ready? Sure? Are we ready? You guys ready? Yes, sir. Yeah? Let's do it. Hype us up. I'm trying to get on there. Let's do it. All right, let's go. Just hold on. And hold on. Hold on. I know you're lost and scared, love. I know you're terrified, but hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Hey. And Father, stretch my hands. Oh, won't you stretch my hands to you? I've given up on rest, but you said I want the best for you. This pure rock events is broken, chipped, and torn for you. Oh, for you. Oh, for you. Yeah. So please, please care for me. So please, please care for me. Care for me, care for me, care for me. Just care for me. Hey, yeah. Wanna read what's mine, wanna read inside the lines. Thinking on the dial, I've been running up the mile. Gotta get it right, gotta do it for my child. Cover in his lies, but something's done my eye. Take a look inside my mind. I can't deny, I've been putting up a fight. I see the faces of the angels keep inside. Tell me not to worry, cause it's gonna be alright. No, I can't keep it to myself, it's too much. Yeah, and I just need some time just to sober up. Oh, won't you care for me, just care for me. Oh, hold on. Yeah, just hold on. I know you're lost and scared, love, and I know you're terrified, but hold on, yeah. So hold on, yeah, and hold on. I know you're lost and scared, love, and I know you're terrified, but hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Thank you. That was our first time performing that. That was cool. How you guys feeling? Good? How you guys feeling? Sick. Song number 2. Rayanne, this is for you. This is Fargo. Here we go. Pretty brown eyes in the sun glow. Cigarette haze in your wet clothes. I know you don't smoke, but my heart knows that the air we breathe alone is filled in our bones. 'Cause I met a girl from Fargo. I can tell where I'll go. Wish me well, 'cause I won't let it go. And I'm on my way tomorrow. Take a train to Chicago. Wish me well, 'cause I won't let it go. I won't let you go. And time's moving slow in a fast lane. I'm taking a plane to Mary Jane. That's higher things. I open my eyes and feel like, oh. Yeah. In homes where I go and I feel alone. And oh, I gotta loosen up and free my mind. You're the air I need from my high. I ain't scared of losing this time, 'cause I don't know when it's time to go on. Baby, know the feeling's alright. We can soar to Venus this time. We're floating out here with the stars in our eyes. 'Cause I met a girl from Fargo. I can tell where I'll go. Wish me well, 'cause I won't let it go. And I'm on my way tomorrow. Take a train to Chicago. Wish me well, 'cause I won't let it go. 'Cause I met a girl from Fargo. I can tell where I'll go. Wish me well, 'cause I won't let it go. No. And I'm on my way tomorrow. Take a train to Chicago. Wish me well, 'cause I won't let it go. And I can't lose when I'm with you. Bro, I can't snooze and miss the moment. You're just too important. Nobody but you. I forgot the words. When I'm with you. No, I can't snooze and miss the moment. You're just too important. Nobody but you do like you do. Take it away, Alex. Thank you. SZA, I'm so sorry for messing up the words. Man, that was crazy. I literally did it perfect every single time, but this time. That's crazy. All right. Last but not least, we have our most popular song called I Want You. Almost at 10,000 streams. Thank you guys so much. It's my first time publicly saying that, so thank you guys so much. I used to hate this song. I didn't think anybody would like it, so the fact that it's almost reaching the milestone I never thought it would reach is insane. So let's get it. Let's do it. Hope you guys can dance with me a little bit. Hey, ho! Say, girl, what you trying to do to me? I'm in your world, in your world, stinging me like bumblebees. Come on, I won't lie. I won't lie to you, hypnotized by your array. And I won't lie to you, I won't try to pull away. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cause what? Cause I want you. Cause I want you. Oh, yeah. And I feel stuck in a hole with nowhere to go. But your love captures my soul when I feel at home. 1, 2, 3, say I won't lie to you, hypnotized by your array. And I won't lie to you, I won't try to pull away. Yeah, yeah, cause I want you. I want you, baby, cause I want you. Cause I want you. Come on, last time, everybody sing it, alright? Hey. Cause I want you. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Trust Nobody. Thank you, Rayanne and Aster. You guys are absolutely amazing. Am I closing out the show? Am I just say bye? Okay, sweet. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are Raynevstheworld. You can stream us on all platforms. I think our name is somewhere there. If it's not there, then it's RAYNEVS the world, no spaces. We got a lot of new music coming out this year, so stay tuned, stay blessed, stay humble. Love you guys. Peace.